Hello everybody, this is Mujex, also known as the Cynical Gamer, and welcome back to another World of Warcraft vanilla guide. Today we'll be talking about skinning. Now skinning, honestly, in my opinion, it's one of those professions that really doesn't require a guide. You can mostly get to 300 skinning by using common sense. But if you're one of those people that absolutely wants to follow a template, then hopefully this guide will help you out. So before we begin, I'd just like to say that you can level skinning while you level your character, but obviously you can do that once you hit level 60. You'll kill mobs way faster, and it's just more efficient. But however, if you do decide to level it up while you're leveling your character, please note that even if a mob is red or orange to you, that meaning basically that anywhere between 3 and 5 levels higher than you, that doesn't necessarily mean that you'll get a leatherworking skill up once you skin the respective mob. With that being said, let's get into it. Alrighty then, so to start with, at skinning level 1, basically just use your common sense, skin everything around the starting areas that looks like it can be skinned. You know, as Horde, if you're undead, the hounds and the bats around Brill, mottled boars and scorpions around Sinjin village, and if you're Tauren, prowlers and plain striders around Bloodhood village. If you're Alliance, the boars in around Goldshire. If you're gnome or dwarf, crag bears and Wendigos, the south of Kronoss, and as night elf, basically the night sabers around Dolinar. Once you get to 25 skinning, as Horde, if you're leveling as undead, wargs and moonrage gluttons around Silverpine. If you're orc or a troll, boars, scorpids and crocolisk's and raptors around Orgrimmar, and as taurens, prowlers and prairie stalkers around Thunderbluff. If you're alliance as human, prowlers and bears around Eastvale logging camp, dwarves and gnomes, wolves around Bronwall village, and night elves, moonstalkers and bears around Oberdeen. Once you get to 50 skinning, if you're a horde, at this point you should really be heading towards the crossroads in the Barrens. So basically just skin everything you see around the crossroads, meaning plain striders, raptors, and prowlers. As alliance, if you're a human, gore tusks all around Sentinel Hill. If you're a dwarf or gnome, bears and crocolists around Thelsamar. And as night elf, moonstalkers and bears in northern Oberdeen. At 100 skinning as horde, you're gonna want to skin storm snouts and thunderhawks around Camp Darrowshire. Really, anything in the field of giants works for skinning at that point. As alliance, at this level, you should be heading towards the wetlands. So really, everything that moves in the wetlands, mostly crocolists and raptors. Alternatively, you can skin the whelps and the boars around Lakeshire if you're still leveling in that zone. When you get to 130, as for both Alliance and Horde, if you're leveling Hillsbread Foothills, the bears and the mountain lions. Alternatively, you can skin Ravagers and the wargs in Duskwood if you're Alliance, bears, stags and ghost paws in Ashenvale for both Horde and Alliance. So once you get to 150 skinning for both Horde and Alliance, the Yeti Cave in Hillsbrad Fields is an excellent place. Also, you can skin the mountain liars that reside in the daggers. Alternatively, you can skin hyenas, lions, wyverns and thunderhawks in Thousand Needles, as well as, if you're still leveling in Ashenvale, continue skinning bears, stags and ghost paws as you go. At 170 for both Horde and Alliance, just skin all the raptors in Arathi Highlands. Alternatively, turtles and basilisks in the Shimmering Flats. So for 180 skinning for both Horde and Alliance, you're gonna want to skin raptors, panthers and tigers all around Nessingwary's camp. Alternatively, raptors and crocolisk's in DUSTWALLOW marsh, thunder lizards, kodos, basilisks, scorpions, and hyenas in Desolace. One thing about Stranglethorn Vale, since the zone is from a level range from 30 to up to level 50, you can actually skin all the way up to 300 in Stranglethorn Vale if you so desire, of course. Once you get to 220, for both Horde and Alliance, raptors and gorillas around Gurubashi Arena, the level 40 ones. Alternatively, the panthers, the jaguars, and the krakolisks in Swamp of Sorrows, Dragon King, coyotes, and ridge stalkers in the Badlands. And if you're Alliance, you can also skin the wolves around Feathermoon Stronghold in Perilous. At 250 skinning, for both Horde and Alliance, Snickerfangs and boars in Northern Blasted Lands. Alternatively, Silvermanes and Griffins in the Hinterlands, stags and hippogriffs in Azara, hippogriffs, apes, bears, wolves, creatures, blah blah blah, basically anything that moves in Perilous. So once you get to 275 skinning for both Horde and Alliance, if you remember I said you can skin up to 300 in Stranglethorn Vale. You'll be doing jaguaros and gorillas on Jaguara Island. It's the big island to east of Booty Bay where Princess Pooba is being held. Alternatively, yetis, chimeras, and bears in Winter Spring, bears in Western Plaguelands, plaguehounds and plague bats in Eastern Plaguelands, the level 50 plus turtles on the coast in the Hinterlands near Raventusk Village, turtles and chimeras in Azara, dragonkin, wargs, and scorpids in the Burning Steppes, and of course pretty much anything that moves in Angoro Crater. And that's it. Like I said in the beginning, skinning doesn't really need a guide, but if you follow this one, you should hopefully be at 300 skinning. Congratulations. Now the real task begins. Farming the leathers needed to sustain yourself, which is an interesting one. I highly recommend if you do pick up skinning, do it on a hunter because it is the most efficient class to do so. And that's pretty much it. There's not a lot to say about the skinning, and have fun basically. Well, good luck with that. Anyway guys, if this guide has helped you in any way, please consider leaving a like. Also comment, let me know what you think about skinning. And also hit that subscribe button and the bell icon to receive notifications whenever I release a new video and start the live stream. Anyway guys, thank you for watching and I will see you in the next guide, which will be leatherworking.